Okay, so let's talk about this. I have a friend, 2 friends, one of my best girlfriends and her husband. They just married another woman. So would y'all consent to an open relationship?
Yes.
No.
Would you do it? No. If it was 2 women and you?
No.
No. And you said yes. But you would only do it if it was 2 women and you, right? You wouldn't do it if it was 2 niggas. Okay.
What's
Why
the
not?
point? You want to know my reason?
Yeah. Because a lot of people believe in monogamy, or polygamy, I should say.
I'm going to break this down to you.
Break it down.
I'm going to break this down. First of all, when you're in a relationship, I do see why some men cheat. Okay? And I see why some women cheat. But when you bring another person in this world, or another person into the relationship, where especially the man is supposed to be the alpha, the provider, I'm providing for 2. So basically, I got 2 little I gotta take care of without going home. All right, you think it's all so fun and sweet, double the but there's 2 responsibilities.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at your girl right now and just imagine 2 of them living in your house. look at Preston. He thought of. He's like,
shit. Stressed?
Nah, house will be cleaning faster though.
It.
No, it won't.
It will.
No, it won't.
Not in my house. So if you think if I'm paying all your expenses, I'm doing everything for you, living in my house. Let's say 10 house bedroom like that. If I come home and if everything ain't fucking dead, oh yeah.
But that's what you're saying no, because 1 is already enough.
Not 2, but I'm saying if they be like my girl.
So you would deal with 2.
No, they would do 2. Like me and my girl, we can get married, this and this. We meet a girl, she cool, she single, she like me, she like her too. Why not? She don't she want to have kids, but she ain't found the right dude yet. You know what I'm saying? Why not bring her in?
When y'all get divorced,
But you wouldn't do it with another.
Huh?
You wouldn't do it with another.
No.
Okay, so I feel like we should acknowledge that there is a significant discrepancy between the 2.
Yes.
Y'all would do it with another bitch, but y'all wouldn't do it with another nigga. Can we acknowledge that?
Like
crazy.
so what you saying
It's acknowledged.
So you saying is that we have to share 1 woman.
I don't give a what y'all choose. I'm just saying there is an
But
obvious
if it's 2 dudes
discrepancy between the 2.
Yes. Meaning like, okay, so guess what I'm trying to think you're saying is that I'm about to say continuity.
That ain't it.
It's women and men aren't that equal.
Facts.
Pretty much.
I know the word you're trying to find. I can't find it right now because I'm thinking.
Yeah. But yes, they not, what is it? Double standards.
Yes, that's it.
Because let me tell you why. Okay, so let me give you an example. And okay, let's say you taking care of all the bills, right? You taking a look. Yeah, you can't even fathom that, can you? Look.
What?
You
Been there, done that, but
you
whatever.
taking care of all the bills. Your significant other not doing shit, but cooking and cleaning barely. Like to the minimum. Just enough to be like, okay, cooking and cleaning, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think about lack of sex. Like and you working, you hustling, you providing for the
As me, as a woman.
Yeah, as a woman. Just as a human being. Okay? Now let's say this, right? If he go and cheat, baby. If he go and cheat, right? You feel hurt, right?
Beyond.
Okay. Now let's say you go and cheat. Do you think he should be hurt?
I wouldn't cheat.
If you do cheat.
Hypothetically,
of course.
Me personally.
I'm just saying if you cheated, right? Do you think it's fair? It's not equal. It's not equal cheating wise. What I'm saying is if a cheat, bro, talk about it. But if a woman cheat, leave her.
Yeah, that's exactly the paradox that I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's unfair.
It's not
because me as a woman, if I cheat on my man's going to leave me. Yeah. If a nigga cheat on me, I'm expected to just stay and like play the part. Oh, it's cool. He paid the bills. Da, da, da. No, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Unless he's really like that. And if we can be frank, most is not like that.
Okay, most is not like that, but they are doing something towards the women. When women, in my opinion, of course, Trey, can I say that? In my opinion, when women and men break up, men loses the most. You guys saying we loses the most?
No.
A nigga took you to Europe, a fantasy
he lost
trip.
Nothing.
He lost a trip.
No, he didn't. great. Prospering, taking other bitches on trips. He's great. I have no intent terms. Take other bitches on trips. It was nothing. Would never be nothing. That's what that was. But, however, when women are emotionally invested, that's the difference. When you're emotionally invested, that's when things take different accordance.
So the thing is, when relationships, I think women are more emotionally invested and men are more logically invested.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Which logic is always telling the truth and feelings can lie.
Niggas say, niggas. All black people. All black people.
Wait, so do you feel like that's the same in white households?
What?
Do you feel like that's the same way in white households?
Please.
Well, I'm
White
asking a
household?
question.
You think Michelle Obama was letting sloppy toppy Barack just off the whim? I don't think she was letting. If it was happening,
see what university
cool.
they went to.
No, I don't care. I don't think she was just copacetically letting happen. Like, I know Barack is getting sloppy toppied up in the West Wing and in the right room, three doors down.
They had a show
I don't
with
think
Barack. They had a
Michelle doing
movie.
that.
They had a movie.
No,
they had a movie with
nigga,
Barack
please,
Obama when he
be
went to
fucking
college.
For real.
Barack Obama was smoking.
Have you seen Michelle? Michelle ain't
It
go
was a
for that
movie.
shit.
It was a movie.
Michelle not doing that.
Barack was.
No, look.
Barack was. In college.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton
was. We knew
Bill Clinton was. We knew
But
Bill
guess
Clinton
what? Hillary
fucking.
still right by the side. And that
Exactly.
nigga halfway dead.
Are they not in the Illuminati?
It's that
Are
money
they not
on.
part of the Illuminati? Or we can't talk about that.
No, we can. I don't believe.
I don't think they're part of the Illuminati. That's a whole different conversation. But they're part of the Illuminati. Bill could do whatever he wanted. You know why? He's part of them. One of 12 families.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clintons?
I don't even know.
He said, I don't want to touch on it. It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't got it. Okay, so y'all know this young fly. He lost his girl. Rest in peace, Shaquille, to surgery. Cosmetic surgery. How do you guys feel about male cosmetic surgery? Would you guys ever have prosthetic surgery in accordance to your guys' own, appendix?
Like on a.
Why are you looking down there so hard? You just on your appendix. No, I'm just saying.
You mean like had like enhancements?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm comfortable with my. Like I had one complaint, but I haven't had multiple complaints.
Yeah, we got multiple complaints. It's like,
I had
one
only got
complaint
one
only.
time, but it was
Only
just about
one.
the timing of it. That's it for real.
Okay.
It's just like the 2 minute.
I mean, oh,
yeah,
you
2
was
minute.
excited.
Yeah, tight.
Okay.
So I'm not. Nah, I feel like me too.
You've had multiple complaints, Sam.
No, because every time let me be real. Only time I had complaints was when I didn't learn, like I didn't know my body. But
you didn't know how to swing.
That was when I was a love boy. Like, oh, these beautiful. This is the only one I'm gonna be. No, that is dead. When you start slaying, going through, when you start going, that's why I tell people, women and men should go through their whole phase. Know how they want it, know who they want it with.
Yeah,
you know what
figure
I'm saying?
it out.
Learn. So when I went through my whole phase, shit, learned a few tricks. Had a cougar taught me the whole map.
That's it, bro. And people don't know. You young niggas out here, bro. 21 and over. Get you a cougar, bro. They teach you.
They teach you how to be relaxed with your body.
Exactly. Be comfortable and all that 2 minute shit, bro. Ain't going for that, man.
They even teach you how to be longer. They not see. She taught me how to.
Unless
finesse.
they don't want it though, then do your 2 minute thing and keep pushing.
Nah,
cougars, they want that. Nah,
they want it.
Nah,
I don't know. I think a lot of cougars are just there for like the fixing. You know what I'm saying?
What's the age limit of a cougar?
I think it's dependent on the person who is the youngest.
Gotcha.
Like you can't just be a like I feel like
so you be 28.
You could be 28, but if you're dating an
22.
18-year-old, which I think is egregious, but that would consider you as a cougar.
Big word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But that could be considered as a cougar. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the age, the distance between the age.
So when you're like 30 and plus, what's the cougar age?
I feel like if there's like an 8 to 9 years difference,
that's a cougar.
That's appropriately
okay. So
a cougar age.
If that person's 30 and then
they 21, cougar.
I ain't gonna lie, I was 23 and I had, some shit with a 40-year-old, so. So that be lying. Yeah, that lying,
Mufasa.
bitch. Right.
Damn.
Here.